Welcome back, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here and There, coming to you from near or far. Today, I thought I would try the life of a truck driver again. See where it goes. Now, I cannot do any kind of driving, record any kind of driving because Walmart won't allow me. So, anything I do will be, I'll talk about, traffic and what I see on the road. But grab a chair on this day the Lord has made. Sit back and enjoy. I'm getting ready to leave, start this trip. That's what we call our dispatches when we leave out of the gate, or when we get ready to leave out of the gate, we call them trips. So I'm getting ready to leave. I'm heading to Simpsonville and Greer, both of the super centers. They're in it's kind of tough getting in one of them. The Simpsonville is kind of tight getting in, but they're pretty good people to unload. Now the other one is really good. I like going to the Greer store. It's up there off Wade Hampton Boulevard. And these videos I'm doing, I'm going to try to start back over with the life and day of a truck driver. It's going to be the whole day, from when I start, when I finish. So I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm going to try to make them where they're not boring. I'm going to try to interact. This load I'm doing is a frozen and dairy load. So this is our frozen and dairy trailers. It's a reefer trailer. When I mean a reefer, it's refrigerated. It has it takes diesel fuel, which, I can get out the gate with that. They require us to have 3/4 of tank to get out the gate, so I'm good. I'm about to do the pre-trip on the trailer. Man, I love these loads like this. I just had to stop and do a tire check right quick. But I was going to say this. I seen something coming down the highway when I first pulled out of DC. This might not mean nothing to anybody else, but I seen about an 85 to an 86 model, probably older than that. It was probably an 80. It was in the 80s. It was a C10 square body brush truck. It was a fire truck. And it looks like it was still using it. It was Laney Creek Fire Department. Looked like they're still using the truck now. It was in really good shape. That might mean nothing to anybody else, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I was coming down the road and I seen I'm also going to say this too. This is the day after Debbie. And I have seen a lot of green grass afterwards, I mean, we were at a point where the grass done turned brown. Our grass done turned brown at the house. And the one thing about it, I did not work yesterday. I didn't get out here and drive in it. And that's just mess on me. I'm not a super trucker. Some of those guys at the DC was saying they done drove in a lot of hurricanes. I'm not. My safety record means a lot to me. I stopped up here at the Flying J's here in Rock Hill. This is still kind of stinks. This is Denny's and it's permanently closed. This really stinks right here. This is one thing I like about this Flying J's. They do have a Cinnabon. Look at this stuff. This looks so good. And this is another reason I like the Flying J's is because of their pizza. They got it covered up for some reason, but they got supreme, mega meat, cheese, pepperoni, spicy Italian. That sounds good. Loaded omelet. That sounds really good. And this is their prices right here for a whole pizza. Another thing I like about they have a hot bar. They have a hot bar. You can get macaroni and cheese, potatoes, green beans. It looks good up here. They got some pretty good food up here. Half a chicken. I did a stop. I'm doing a tire check. And more trucks going down the highway. I'm here on 72. I'm in between Chester and Whitmire. But I was going to stop and show this. I showed this before. There used to be a restaurant, barbecue restaurant here. It was back in the early 2000 to 2004. That's what I remember. It was really good. I showed this on another video. I will link that video in this description of this video. This is my ride today. Like I said, I'm hauling frozen and dairy. Way up to I-26 here. I'll show you. Exit 54 at Highway 72, South Carolina 72. The reason I came this way, I have to tell you this, is because I do not go through Charlotte. I will go back roads all the time if I can to miss Charlotte. I do not go 485. I don't go 485 north. I run number 9 all the way to 72. Go through Chester and all that. I will not go 485. There's so much traffic. Charlotte is about as bad as Atlanta, in my opinion. If you think so, let me know in the comments below. Made over here to my first stop over here in Simpsonville. I say this, I was coming down the road, like I said before, if you just started watching this now, I cannot record while I'm driving, so that's the reason you don't see no kind of recording the highway. But I was on the way over here, and there was a police officer or state trooper, and I guess he was training, because there's two of them in the car, and one of them was at the car getting all the information. The other one was standing back watching him. So I thought that was unique. He was trained. Had to be training. Like I said before, I would love to be able to drive and film, but I can't. So I gotta go by the rules. And I arrived at my last stop here in Greer, South Carolina. I'm gonna say this: it never ceases to amaze me how much traffic is on 85 right there in Greer. I'm sorry, between Greenville and South Carolina 14. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's so much traffic through there. It's not even funny. And they're working on the roads to widen more, get more lanes in there. And it's like everybody wants to bunch up right there in the right lane when you're trying to get off of 385 to 485 or to 85. And I apologize about the sound too. That's the reefer running behind me, and the microphone is picking up the reefer. I apologize about the sound. These are not really good microphones. Alright, I'm about to leave now. About to head back to the DC. Okay, when I say DC, I mean in the distribution center. I have a lot of people, if I meet somebody out somewhere, you know what I'm saying, I'm heading back to the DC. Oh, you going to Washington, DC? No, I'm going back to the distribution center. This time I had to get in there and help in the trailer. I had to pull stickers. Because it wasn't the coach or the manager working. It wasn't nobody else. They said they cut out all the hours. There was a team lead finally showed up and a coach. So I had to get in there and help pull the stickers. Well, I don't mind helping. Because it's cold. It's cold in there. I don't mind it. It's better than sitting on that hot dock out there. I was coming down the number 5, and I seen a lot of cemeteries that I can do. A lot of good. I mean, there's one of them that's really big. That's the thing about it with these videos. These videos are going to be uploaded twice a week because I do so much other stuff. But yeah, I'm sitting on the side of the road, or on the side of the entrance ramp, not side of the road. I'm on the side of the entrance ramp. I had to stop doing a tire check, so yeah, I want to keep them tires. Don't lie, man, I cannot stand having a blowout anywhere because it takes them to come out and work on your truck. Sometimes it's 6 to 7 hours before they'll come out there. They'll tell you on the phone, I'm coming, I promise you I'm coming. 3 hours later you call them, I'm coming, I'll be there in a minute. I made it back to the DC. Safe and on my way to home. That's the way you're supposed to make it back to the DC. You're supposed to come back. You gotta hurry walk across here for there's no truck coming in. But you gotta walk, you gotta get back in a safe manner so you go home. That's your main goal. But if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit your bell to notify you when I upload videos just like this one. Like, share, and comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel. With all that said, be safe. God bless. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, let go, let God. Bye now.